so much in 8 months. It's insane.
Have you really? Oh, only 8 months there, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it'll be a year, and actually more than that, it'll be a year in August. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, August is right around the corner, huh?
I know. I can't believe it already.
That's a head scratcher right there. Where did all that time go?
A lot of it's quarantine, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ureli, how are you?
Hi, Officer Lear.
Ureli, are you on Saturn? Where are you at?
I don't know.
I love the background. That is awesome.
Thank you.
You're always changing it. Are you familiar with Funko?
Is it like, I'm pretty sure I saw it. Is it like near Hollywood?
Yeah.
There's like a store with all those. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a store on Hollywood Boulevard that does toys and collectibles. So you're going to be able to see some of that today. It's going to be kind of cool. Miss Flores, are you there? Glenda Flores? I'm not quite sure who that is. No? Where's your brother, Ureli? Ureli?
Yes, Officer Lear.
Where's your brother?
He's in a tutoring session right now, so he can't. I'm not sure if he's gonna enter.
Oh, really? What? We're going to have a chat without him? That's going to be weird. That's going to be weird. So it's a little after 2. Normally we have a lot more kids than this. Not sure what's going on, but maybe we wait just a couple more minutes?
Yeah.
You okay with that?
I'm great with that.
Okay. Yuritsa, who's giving you Legos? Who is that?
Aww.
Oh my goodness. Hi. How are you? How are you? What is that a robot? What did you build? It's a robot? Yeah, it looks like one. Wow, that is awesome. What is his name? What is it? Devin?
Rabbit.
Oh, Rabbit. Rabbit. That's cool. Well, we're going to see some more toys in a little bit. You're going to be really impressed. Ah, that's who that is. Hi. How are you guys? Are they shy? Look at them. How you guys doing? Hello, sir. How are you? I can't hear you. Are you feeding your little brother? Is that your brother or your cousin? I can't hear you. You're on mute. I can't hear you.
Thanks to Leon.
That's our little sister.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
How are you, sir?
I am blessed. And yourself?
Thank you very much.
Good, good, good. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
And Cruz isn't on yet. Mincy, are you there, Mincy? Nimsy.
Yes.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Who is this exactly?
Nancy Hernandez.
She's in our
okay.
martial arts and our run club.
Oh, okay. How's it going in the run club?
Good.
Yeah. Are you one of the faster runners?
No.
Like, no.
Well, thank you for tuning in. So, Miss Ryan, we'll go ahead and get started. It looks like some of the kids are coming on a little bit later, but we'll go ahead and get started if you're okay with that.
Yeah, cool. So hi,
Awesome.
everybody. My name is Jen Ryan. I am the general manager for the Funko store in Hollywood. We have a 40,000 square foot store full of fun and statues. And does everybody know what Funko is?
I'm not sure they do, Miss Ryan. You might have to explain that to them.
Okay, so I was ill prepared. I did not bring a pop with me, but I will show you some when we get on the sales floor. So Funko is a whole company that is full of collectible toys. And I'm sure most of you have seen one. We sell at Target and Walmart and Walgreens, and they're about 5 or 6 inches tall, and they have these really big heads. And when you see them, I know you'll know what one is. But we have a huge store. We just opened it up in November. So like I said before, I'm the general manager. My background is actually, I didn't go to school for retail. Actually, a lot of people who go into retail don't go to school for retail. They go to school for other things, and they kind of grow into the retail life. So I went to college for theater and television. I went to Texas Christian University on scholarship. And so I got to go down there for 4 years. And I'm originally from Chicago, so it was a long way from home. And I did a lot of acting and theater and improv. And then when I was done with college, I went back home to Chicago, where I started working for a company called Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Has anybody heard of that? Yeah, you have. Yeah. So I worked for Bubba Gump Shrimp Company for a very long time. I started as a server, so I could do my theater and my improv. And I started as a server and worked my way as a bartender and worked my way into a manager. And then when I had my son, I needed to find something a little bit more stable. So they asked me if I wanted to be the retail manager for that location. And I thought, well, sounds good to me. I know the company. I'd grown up here. And so I started my career in retail.
Miss Ryan, let me interrupt. What is retail? I don't think our kids understand. What is retail?
So retail basically is selling stuff. And it is normally any store. So if you go to Target, that's considered retail. And there are many different divisions of retail. There's clothing, there's toys, there's groceries, even considered retail because you're selling a product to a customer. So a lot of the best people that you're going to find that work as retail managers started as something else, something that makes them willing to talk to people who have a little bit of math. I don't have a whole lot of math background, but who have a little bit of math background. So you can figure out how much you want to price things for and how many things you need to sell to the public. But the coolest thing about working in retail is you find people from all over the place. So, and the best thing for my job is I get to meet people from all over the place. I get to talk to people from all over the country and all over the world. And I think that's why I stuck with it, because I really like meeting new people. And so when I got the opportunity to talk to you guys, it was perfect because now I get to meet a whole bunch of new friends from the city that I live in.
Let's go back a little bit in your background. You said you grew up in what city, what state?
I grew up in Chicago, Illinois. And I always wanted to leave Chicago because it was cold. And so I went to school in Texas where it didn't snow, because when you live in the cold weather, a majority of your life is spent shoveling snow and scraping the windows of your car. And I prefer sun. So that's why one of the reasons I ended up here in California.
Show of hands, boys and girls. Have any of you guys been to Chicago or been to Texas? By a show of hands.
No.
Diego, you don't count. Anybody else? Nobody's else been to Chicago or Texas? Okay.
Well, 2 fun facts. One fun fact about Chicago is Chicago is known for its super awesome hot dogs. And we all have hot dogs here, right? We all know what Dodger dogs are. So one cool thing about Chicago is it's got a special hot dog that's made with special salt and special seasonings. And we don't put ketchup on our hot dogs in Chicago. We put pickles and peppers and mustard, and so it's a very different style dog. So if you want to find out something cool about Chicago, Google Chicago style hot dogs.
Christopher, what is that you're holding up? What is that thing? Where did you get that from? Miss Ryan, have you seen anything like this? Show us
Wait,
again,
I'm trying to find him.
Christopher is with Ureli and Christopher.
Yes, that is a Funko Pop. That's one of our anime pops. Yes. Did you get him from? Did you get that pop from here, or did you get it from another store, or is it present?
Present.
Very cool. They make good presents, right? Because the cool thing about Funko is there's something here for everybody.
Well, yeah, interesting. So Texas, you went to Abilene Christian. After
I went to
Abilene
Texas Christian. It's in Fort Worth, Texas.
Christian.
Yeah, it's in Fort Worth, which is the sister city to Dallas, where the Cowboys play and the Mavericks play.
So you were a Horned Frog.
I am a Horned Frog, yes. So every school in Texas has a sign. This is the one for Horned Frogs. It's like a peace sign, but you curl the horns over just like that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah. The quarterback of the backup quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys actually went to school there, right?
Yeah.
Andy Dalton. So now he's back to Dallas.
Yeah, he was the quarterback for Cincinnati for a long time. Yeah.
For Cincinnati, and now he's in Dallas.
They call him Rocket Red. Rocket Red, yep.
The Red Rocket, yeah. Anyway, so you're in Texas. What made you leave Texas and eventually come to Los Angeles?
Well, I wanted to go back home to Chicago. I wanted to spend some time with my mom, and I love improv comedy. So in Chicago, Second City, which is kind of where Saturday Night Live grew from, that was one of the best improv training places in the country. So I figured, why not move back home, save a little bit of money on rent, and use the money that I was making to pay for my improv classes. So that's what I did there. So I have my certification in improv from Second City.
So with improv, were you hoping to become a comedian, or you just wanted to be an actress, or what was your goal?
Yeah.
What was your ambition?
Well, I loved writing sketch comedy. So I know everybody thinks that improv is completely like right off the top of your mind, but I actually like the writing of it. So when you improv, you actually use that to create different sketches. That's what you see on Saturday Night Live. So I really like that aspect. And then when I eventually moved down to LA, I actually started doing stand-up. So I do well, before COVID, I was doing stand-up every couple of weeks out here. So yeah, it's not easy, guys. But it's super fun because for me, there's not a whole lot of things better in the world than hearing people laugh, because it's just an emotion that comes from joy, and it makes you feel good. You can't laugh and not feel good at the same time. Then it's like a sad, sappy cry laugh, and that's not fun. So
Amen. So were you doing any of the clubs here in Hollywood? Where were you doing?
Nothing fancy, just some little local bars. I used to do some stand-up out in Sherman Oaks in the Valley. And there was a little place here that's since closed due to COVID that I used to do some stand-up at too. So hopefully I have a group of friends of mine that we're trying to put together something to do virtually so we can put it out on the internet so people can find a little bit more laughter and try to poke fun at the situation that we're all in right now.
And if you do get that accomplished, will you let us know so we can tune in and watch?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
Now I have pressure to be funny. Before I just had pressure to tell you about my job. Now I got to try to be funny too.
So you go back home. You're at home. You try that for a little while, and then eventually you got the bug. You decided to make the move. What happened from there?
I was working with Bubba Gump, and they had an opening for a position out here in Santa Monica. And they asked me if I wanted to move, and I said yes. And they said, "Do you want to ask your husband first?" And I said, "Oh, I should probably do that." So I went home and I asked my husband, and my husband is a mechanical engineer. So he is pretty marketable no matter where he goes, because everybody needs water, right? And that's what he does. He moves water around. So we came down here, and I worked for Bubba Gump for a few more years here. And then I spent some time raising my son for a little while. So.
Oh, wow. Wow. At Bubba Gump, you were waitress, hostess? What
I
did
was
you do?
I was actually the regional manager out here. So I had the Santa Monica store, the Long Beach store, the Hollywood store that's on Universal. I had our San Francisco store. I had our store up in Monterey, the 3 Hawaii stores, and the Denver store. So I managed the managers of all of those stores.
Wow. Wow. Very impressive.
I try.
Very impressive. Miss Ramos, I see you just tuned in. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good.
Do you know what we're about to do now?
Yeah.
What? Are you still there?
Uncle, I'm here. I don't know.
Yep.
Okay. What about you, Alvin? How are you? Alvin! How are you?
Hi, Officer Lear.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good, good. Do you know what we're about to do now?
No, sir.
We're about to take a tour of the Funko Museum or store here in Hollywood. So, Miss Ryan, are you okay with that now?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta put my mask on, so give me 1 second.
All right. So, boys and girls, while she's doing the tour, we might not be able to ask questions because it gets a little loud, she said, in the store. But afterward, she's done with a little bit of with the tour, we'll be able to ask her some questions about the store and some of the stuff that you guys saw, okay?
All right, can you guys hear me with my mask on?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am gonna come out of this little room here. I'm gonna have to turn my phone around. I'll do my best to talk to you guys so you can see what's going on in the store. Are you ready? All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna just turn my phone around and let you guys see. This is our Star Wars area. Can you see that?
Whoa.
Yeah, give me a thumbs up or something. So we're gonna go here. You guys see our stormtrooper up close?
Wow.
Say hi to Alex, everybody. He's one of our sales associates. Oh, he's got R2-D2 in his hand there. Our store is made up of a bunch of different sets. So this happens to be our Star Wars Cantina set. So I'm gonna let you kind of see in here. There's Victor, say hi. And so
Hi,
you can
Victor.
see you've got these really cool, this is Jawa.
Whoa.
Love him. You see him, guys? Are any of you Star Wars fans? Yeah? Recognize the cantina there?
Oh, the canteen.
And I don't know if you can see who's over my shoulder there.
Whoa.
Greedo. And Boba Fett.
Boba
there.
Fett. Yeah.
Pretty cool. All right. I'm going to move into our horror set. And this is going to have all of our scary stuff. Who likes scary movies? Does anybody like scary movies? You guys recognize these guys? Over my head. I don't know if you can see him. My son always makes fun of my phone skills. We got our creature from the Black Lagoon there.
Yeah.
And then over here, you see Annabelle up there. And then a little crowded in here right now, so I'm going to show you some of the little things details that we have. Do you guys recognize Beetlejuice?
Oh.
See him? And then here's something fun. So our artist did some really cool things when they built the store. They did this little graveyard here, and on the headstones, they were original makeup artists for horror movies. So you can look and see on the tombstone, and that is one of the famous Hollywood makeup artists that did movies out there. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Really
getting thumbs
cool.
up. Hi, Molly. So this is our horror set in here. I don't know if you can see in here. But we've got Elvira up there and Slimer. It's pretty cool. It does
That's so
thunder
cool.
and lightning in that set. All right, did anybody watch Stranger Things or Game of Thrones?
I tried starting Stranger Things.
That? How about that?
Oh, that's
My
awesome.
Walker. And
Wait, is that a dinosaur?
11 there.
A dragon.
A
Pretty
dragon.
cool, huh?
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Anybody watch cartoons? Who likes Rick and Morty?
Oh
Recognize
my.
them?
No way.
All right, so I'm gonna go into our anime section because I know I have an anime fan here and show
I
you what
think-
we got going
I
on
have
in here.
a friend that has a whole bunch of the My Hero Academia pops.
Oh yeah. Hey. So this is our anime section. Let you guys see this cool turntable.
Yeah, oh my.
Oh, that's all
You
my.
recognize those guys? They're cool.
Yeah, it's all my.
So back here, hard to see. So we got lots of customers in the store, so they're kind of moving around in here. But show you over here too. I got one more. Who knows this guy here? Anybody know who that is?
No.
You're gonna have to watch some anime then, guys. Get on top of it.
It's-
This is
it's
the next area that I'm gonna go to. Is one of my favorite areas in the store. This is our Korean. Are you ready?
Oh,
Jurassic.
that's
Yeah.
So cute.
Jurassic Park. Yeah, absolutely. So normally, say hi, everybody. So normally we can get into the Jeep and take pictures, but this guy is so big. You can see him. We also have our Disney villains over here. Does anybody like Frozen?
Yeah.
It's cool, huh? Does anybody like Frozen? Yes.
Me. God.
Oh, the little baby.
Oh, that's so cute.
And if you look up here,
So cute.
Oh, that's
That
Anna.
house is so cute. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
and then I have one more little Frozen friend.
Olaf.
You guys know who he is?
Oh,
It's
Ben.
cool.
All right.
Sven.
Ben. Ben.
I am. All right, guys. Just put this right over my shoulder. And then I'm going to walk backwards really slowly.
Awesome.
And it's going to get real loud.
That is so cute.
That's the Super Friends, right? Or the
I
League
can
of
get
The
it in
Justice?
there.
Super Friends, Officer D.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it the League of Justice?
The
Yeah.
Justice League.
See how it does this?
Wait, sorry.
And then up there.
Cyborg.
Yeah. Okay, I think I found a good note here. How about this lady?
Harley
Whoa.
Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
He's so cute.
Pretty good so far, right? And you guys know that it's free to come here. So you can come anytime you want and see it without having to pay any money.
Really?
That looks like Ursula.
Ursula.
Oh, it is.
It is Ursula and the Little Mermaid.
The little Mercy, look at you.
I just watched the movie
Hey, does
yesterday.
anybody like Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, good.
Oh, Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Guys, let me show you in here.
You weren't lying when you said 44,000 square feet. That's pretty big.
It's a big-
That's Hermione, Ron, and
Uh-huh.
Harry.
And then over my head, you can see Luna.
Is it Dumbledore? I can't- oh, no.
And from Fantastic Beasts.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
All right. So let's go in and we're gonna look at, guys, say hi to Beth and Dan.
Oh, look at Groot.
All right, this is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And look who's behind me.
Groot.
That's Groot.
It's Groot.
And
Hi,
up
I'm
here,
Groot.
Rocket.
Nice.
Go on in here.
Thanos.
Thank you. See if I can get up there. Get Yondu up there. And of course, we have to have the star of the show. Star-Lord. Star-Lord. Yeah. And of course, we do have Gamora. She's up there.
Gamora.
No. All right. Couple other areas to show you.
Giovanni, el chat que tienen con los papás, Hollywood.
Mickey Mouse up there.
Oh, that's so cute.
Who's that, guys?
Luke Skywalker.
America.
Captain America.
Captain America.
Luke Skywalker. Lear.
I was close.
The Black Panther.
Black Panther. And this is a real waterfall, you guys.
Nice.
Black Panther in it.
Wait, was that Black Panther?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool, huh?
Wow.
All right. So do I have a lot of Disney fans? Yeah? Okay, good. So here you saw Mickey Mouse, right? See if we can find some other Disney friends here. Hey, guys. Hey. Say hi. There's Goofy. Some of us Uncle fans. We have the Genie.
Oh.
How about a little Mulan?
Mulan.
Mulan, I know. Who likes The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh.
Yeah, I
No
like
fun.
it. I like it. I like it.
No one really?
I like it. I like it. I like it. I want it.
All right, I'm gonna take you into
The
Toy Story.
Pokemon.
Pokemon? I don't have a Pokemon. Okay, hold on.
Boogeyman.
Oh, Oogie Boogie. Yeah.
Vinny, you have to
Boogeyman.
go over there. Bruh. Turn your
Toy Story.
mic off.
Is that Buzz Lightyear? It's Buzz Toy Story.
Jesse.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. They're so cute.
Oh. And then just
Toy Story.
That's me.
Toy Story.
Pretty cool, huh? I have one last place to show you guys. Oh, who likes basketball? Anybody like sports?
Oh,
Who knows who that is?
that is awesome.
Yeah, especially for me, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that
I
is
was
cool.
about your age when they did the repeat. So I
Nice.
love basketball. And
Good.
I say hi to Dad and JJ. So they're here right behind JJ is Freddie Funko. There he is. And he is our Hollywood mascot. He is actually our Funko mascot. So he's really, really cool. And we have a big one of him with JJ behind it. And then we have a little one of him. Come here. See, he's right there.
Mama.
How cool is that? He has his own mini-me. All right, last room. You guys are gonna see some things. We call this Saturday morning cartoon.
They don't know what that is.
Blueberry.
What is that, man?
Oh, man.
Who knows who this guy is?
Flintstone.
Flintstone.
Oh my
Cool,
gosh.
huh? How about that guy?
The coolest
Hey, guys.
Kool-Aid.
I didn't think they would know that one.
I
Wow, that's
know.
impressive.
Kool-Aid.
Hey.
Kool-Aid
Cheetos.
Cheetos.
Telling you, can you imagine eating that bag of Cheetos? Your fingers would be so orange.
Marvin the Martian.
Yeah, Marvin the Martian. Good.
Nice. Officer Alcaraz, nice.
Thank you, kid. And that is
Like it.
pretty much our store. So I'm gonna move back to where it's quiet. I can take my mask. Okay, so we have something really cool that you guys are talking to you first. So we have to put come behind me, and he'll block the door so no one can come in the secret room that I just walked back into.
Wow.
So, what do you guys think?
Awesome.
Did you like it?
Awesome.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's
Yeah, it was
really
fun.
big, you guys, and I
Yeah.
hope you get a chance to come see us because we are free to come in. And if you're looking for a nice cold place to come, because I know it's hot out there, you can come visit us anytime.
We plan on getting a group of our kids together and coming down as one big group. So yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I would love that.
Absolutely.
You know what? You just let me know, and we'll let you in the store a little early so you guys can run around a little bit and take pictures without having all the other people in the way.
You guys understood? You guys understand? You heard what she said? When we go in, we'll
Yes.
go in as a group and we'll have the whole store to
Yeah.
ourselves for a little bit. How cool is that? How cool is that, right?
It pays to know people.
Amen. Amen. So I think there were a couple of questions. I saw one question pop up earlier. Was it you, Amanda?
I think Valerie.
Valerie, go ahead, Valerie.
No, that wasn't me.
No?
From Valerie Ramos, did she create the pops?
Oh, I did not create the pops. The pops were, well, the original pops were created by a man called Mike Becker, and he actually made bobbleheads. So anybody Dodgers fans and go to the game when it's bobblehead day, and then you whack them on the head and their head kind of goes like this. So that's what we started off with as bobbleheads. And then what we found is that collectors were not taking them out of the boxes because they wanted to make sure that they stayed safe. So we only have 2 properties that are still bobbleheads, and that is Marvel and Star Wars. All of the rest of them are solid figures because they're quicker to make, less expensive to make, and more people can collect them because when they get to be, when you have the spring in there, they're a little bit more expensive. So we tried to find a way to get it so everybody can easily buy one. And you know, you can buy them, they're only $10 or $15 depending when, unless you're buying something that's, you know, really, really collectible. So they're pretty reasonable. And that's because they don't have the baubles in them.
Go ahead, Yuritsa. I'm sorry.
Okay. In your opinion, what is the best pop of them all? In your opinion?
The best pop in my store, in my opinion?
Yes.
Let me think. I really like, well, I'm a big Star Wars fan. So I really like the giant, we have ones that are 12 inches tall or 10 inches tall. And I really like the Boba Fett that we have right now. He's pretty cool. Yeah. I grew up watching Star Wars. So for me, they're probably my favorite. But most popular right now is our Tourist Freddy guy, the one that I showed you, because he's brand new. He just came out a week ago, and we sold out of him, and then we'll probably sell out of him again this week.
And so does it depend on the movie or what's popular at that time? Or
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that there are some things that are constant. People are always going to be fans of. So like when we were in there, we saw Fred Flintstone and we saw Kool-Aid Man. Like those are things that kind of touch maybe mom and dad and grandma's heart. But then the younger kids tend to really like the anime. They really like the, all of the video game ones too. Rick and Morty are really popular right now. It just kind of depends. We do release items that are fairly topical. So we just got a brand new Addams Family line. We just got a brand new Coraline. We just got some new Haunted Mansion that are going to be coming in. So we try to stay as hip and popular as we can with TVs and movies, but we try to actually blend them with the old school staples.
Got it. Got it. The name Funko, where does that come from?
So Mike Becker created Funko because he wanted to have a company that was always fun to work at. So Funko.
Fun company, Funko. I get it. That's nice. Very nice.
We bring the fun every day. That's the best part of it. You saw our associates and some of my managers as I was walking around. It's a hard place not to have a good time. It's kind of like working at Disneyland. Like you're smiling all the time.
And it totally fits your personality. Totally fits your personality. Pick the right place to work.
I like it. I don't plan on going anywhere, knock on wood. So.
Amen. Amen. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? Any other questions?
Alvin, do you have a question?
Yeah, so my question is, so it's free to go in, or do
Yeah.
you okay, because my sister and I always pass by that store, and we always like want to go in, but we don't know, like we have to pay or something like that?
No, you just have to pay if you want to take one home.
Okay.
Yeah, you just come out right on in.
How much do the pops that are in the museum cost? Are they the same cost of like the regular pops, or?
Yep, they cost between $11 and $15. The bigger ones, the ones that are like 10 inches tall, they're $30. And then the ones that are 18 inches tall, we have a Harry Potter that's 18 inches, and we're making a Groot that's 18 inches. They'll be $100. So they're big, and their heads don't bubble.
How long can you be inside the Funko location walking?
You can be in here as long as you want. It's, there's no time limit. We don't kick you. Well, we kick you out at 6 o'clock when we close because we all want to go home. But other than that, somebody asked where our location is. We're at Hollywood and Argyle. So not quite Hollywood and Vine, a little bit further away, about a block and a half away by the Pantages Theater.
Yeah, not even that far, right? You're right next to Hollywood and Vine.
Yep, yeah, Hollywood and Argyle, and that's where our parking lot is.
Yeah, and it's relatively new to that location. I hadn't seen it there prior to.
We opened November 18th of last year, so we have only been in business for a little while. So, and then we have a store at our corporate office in Everett, Washington, which is north of Seattle. It's about 40 minutes north of Seattle. And the one that you just walked through with me is our store is 40,000 square feet. The store in Everett is 16,000 square feet. So if you think about it, we're about the size of a Target. If that helps you out, knowing how big we are. So you've been into your average Target. They're pretty good size.
A Target. Target with nothing but toys. That's awesome.
Yes, exactly.
Go ahead, Christopher.
Do you have Goku?
I think we have Goku. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Christopher, you have to tell her what Goku is.
No, he's in our anime section, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is he what is he from? He's not from My Hero Academia, is he? What is he from?
He's, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, that's right. I sometimes get them confused.
How did you not know that?
I know. You know what? I depend on my son. I have a 16-year-old son, and I depend on him a lot for areas that I don't know. And he says "Mom" all the time.
I have no idea what the anime is, or I don't see the fascination in it, but a lot of kids do. A lot of kids do.
They love it. That is one of our most popular areas of the store.
Is it really? Wow.
Yep. It's also one of the coolest areas of the store. So if you want to go in there and cool down from standing outside, it's one of the colder areas. Alvin is a gamer and an anime fan, right, Alvin?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite video game?
Probably Call of Duty.
Nice. My son plays Call of Duty. Very cool. Have you been playing most of the summer?
Mostly at night.
Ah, gotcha. You're sitting in a gaming chair, aren't you? That's a pretty fancy chair you got there.
Thank you.
Very fancy. Very fancy. So when you're not doing that, when you're not doing your comedy, when you're not at the store, what is it that you do? What are your hobbies? What are some of the things that you're interested in?
Well, my husband and I like to do DIY projects around our house. We bought an older house. We live in the valley, and my husband and I completely renovated our kitchen. We tore it all the way down. We pulled up the tile. We tore up the walls. And then last year we built a garden patio out in our backyard. So that's what I like to do. We like to project movies. We have a movie screen that we put up, and we project movies in the backyard. And we try to do it with the family, but my son likes to play video games more than hanging out with mom and dad. So
that's strange how that works.
It's par for the course.
Yeah. So it's not just my kid, it's everybody's kid, it sounds like.
No, yeah, it's not. Every once in a while he'll come out and he'll sit by our fire pit and he'll play his guitar for us. So we do campfire songs sometimes.
Oh, wow. Super cool. Super cool. I think Officer Murta was sharing some of the addresses with the kids. Is that right? Their address there, their location?
Yes. Just in
Thank you
case
for your help.
a reference point. Or the Pep Boys is close by to you as well, right? It's like
it's right next door.
You know what the Pantages is at. The Pep Boys, you guys probably pass by there a lot. On
Yeah, our
Hollywood.
line will sometimes go down to the Pep Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Are they? I'm sure they're happy with the location, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm happy about most is that there's a lot of parking because we have the big parking garage downstairs. So it's great because families can all come together. Biggest family days are Saturday and Sunday. So we see a lot of moms and dads and the kids on Saturdays and Sundays. During the week, like today, it's mostly grown-ups in here, believe it or not. Grown-ups buying toys. So strange.
Is there a season? I know you talked about the seasons. Is there a season of the year that's you sell more product, where a lot more people coming in buying stuff? I know Christmas is a big time, but other than that,
we haven't been here a full year yet, so I haven't been able to see all of the holidays in motion. But Christmas was definitely super busy. And we have an entire line of pops that are all focused on Christmas movies and Christmas themes. We do an whole elf line. This year, if you look at our Funko Instagram, if anybody's on Instagram, or as I like to call it, Instantgram. If you go to Instagram, you can look at Original Funko and you can see all the pops that are coming up. We have a whole line of that League of Justice, Hall of Justice line with Batman and Harley Quinn, and they're all decked out for Christmas. So they'll be coming out this year, and they're really cool. Some of them are even in what we call diamond variety, so they are covered in like glitter, and they're super sparkly.
yeah. So that was going to be the follow-up question. So you talked about when they drop, and how do they find out when they drop? Is to go onto that Instagram, or is that the only way to do it? Give us your
Original
address.
Funko and our Funko Hollywood Facebook page. Those are the best places to find out what's coming into the store, new and exciting. And you'll see me because I do videos on there. And then my friend Bianca, she's in charge of all of our social media pages. So she'll be taking care of that.
Got it. Super cool. Super cool. I'm pretty sure the kids are all on Instagram, so I'm sure they'll be able to find that without a problem.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Anybody? So it's a little early, but I know that you do have a lot going on in the store, and I won't keep you too much longer. But before we do let you go, we always try to hear words of wisdom from our guest speakers. So anything that helps you get through life or propel you in your direction of employment or education that you can share with our kids that'll help them hopefully achieve their goals and aspirations.
Yes. So being a mom, I say this to my son all the time. You always picture your life one direction, and then life throws curveballs and obstacles at you. The best thing that I can recommend is that you take those curveballs and you swing at them just like a batter at home plate, and you try for everything. You don't let one thing pass by you, because if you do, you might have a little bit of a regret. But if you let something pass by you, take a minute and reflect on it and see what you can learn from it. Because if we learn from things every day, then we just become a better person and a stronger human overall. And the last thing is that I say to my kids every day, and I call my staff members my kids, because a lot of them are young enough to be my kids, is I tell them make sure that they're sharing joy. So I just want to make sure that we're making people happy and surrounding yourself and your life with joy. So that's my words of wisdom.
Awesome. That is awesome. But let me ask you something just to clarify that real quick. You talked about if bad news happens to you, if bad times occur to you, how do you get over that? What do you do to put that behind you and get past that? You talked about swinging for the fences. If you swing for the fence and you miss, what do you do with that? What do you do with that disappointment?
Well, you got to just take a minute and learn from it, because, you know, baseball players will adjust their swings. They'll learn their pitchers. They'll study the people who they're playing up against. So, you know, you gotta take a minute to reflect on why it didn't work out for you and what you can do to make it better next time. And that's what I do when I get on stage at a comedy club, is I look at a joke that maybe fell flat that I thought was really funny. Or here, when I try to maybe mentor an employee that just doesn't seem to get what I'm saying to them, I take a step back and I say to myself, okay, why is my message not getting through? Why am I not getting the result that I want? And, you know, sometimes it's pretty obvious. A lot of times it's asking my friends and saying, hey, I'm not getting this right. What am I doing wrong? And if you listen with a clear heart and a clear head to the people who are around you, who will be able to be honest and open with you, you can go pretty far to adjust who you are and where you're going.
Very, very great words of wisdom. Very inspirational. I can't thank you enough. The tour was awesome, but some of the things you said was even better than the tour. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart and from everybody here in my program.
Well, it was good talking with all you guys. And when you come in, because I'm expecting all of you to come in, if you don't get to come in with a regular tour, then get a hold of me when you get into the store and ask for Jen, and I'll come and say hello to you, okay?
You guys understand?
Yeah, I see a lot of nodding heads. And thumbs up. That's what's important.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Miss
All right,
Myrta,
guys.
before we go?
Oh no.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Good luck in school.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was fun.
She's
That's
awesome.
a nice job. I want to check it out now.
I know, right? I never wanted to go before today.
I've always seen the lines and I'm always curious as to what it is. And I'm like, oh, how much is it? And how much am I going to spend? But it's free to get in and it's whatever you want. So I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and do it. We should do it, well, with the kids, obviously, when we can.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously.
All right.
Super cool. See you guys. Bye. Miss Ryan, you still there? Say it again. Oh my gosh, he was great. See you, buddy. Have a good day.